Hi everyone, my name is Madison Taylor and welcome back to my channel. We have another very exciting video for you today. So this video is actually inspired by the millions of weddings that I've had to go to over the last year or two. A lot of my friends, I live in Florida, but a lot of my friends, I grew up in Houston, they don't live there anymore. They've kind of scattered around the country or they're still in Houston. So a lot of my time I have to go back and actually fly, which means I've had to tack a bunch of different outfits in a suitcase and figure out what I'm wearing and what I'm traveling with, especially to different events, semi-formal, formal, cocktail, whatever it is. So I want to show you guys a couple different options of what can work best in your wardrobe when packing for a wedding. But I did want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor, Blaine Woods. They have on these beautiful pair of mezzanine earrings that I swear to God go with absolutely everything. My biggest thing when I travel is just packing everything, especially for a wedding. I'm like, well, what am I doing? Where am I going? What's the reception look like? I'm just not sure what to wear. And of course, I want room in my suitcase to go ahead and buy stuff when I get there. So these earrings go with every single outfit. They're beautiful, they sparkle, they're formal, they're elegant. They are just so classy and go with absolutely everything. But what I'll go ahead and do for you guys is there is a coupon code Madison20 for $20 off of your first order. I'll go ahead and link that everything, basically all the details down below, so you can shop my earrings that I'm wearing today and go check out their website. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you the different outfits. When attending a wedding, especially like a cocktail event or maybe something a little bit more summer forward, like a beach wedding, this is definitely something that I would go ahead and wear personally. And the one thing I would say about a summer wedding or beach wedding is you want to look for bright colors, florals. Of course, you can't go wrong with a black dress, but this is just something that I would personally wear. But one thing about maybe this attire or this kind of theme of going as a wedding guest is you want to keep it really classy and simple with accessories. Meaning, like, this might be a little bit controversial, but I don't actually like bringing a designer purse with me. I always think just sticking to like a classic, no name, like beaded bag or a clutch is a lot more classier because it's not so super flashy or in your face. And the thought of me just putting my purse down and walking away, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to bring something super expensive with me. This is a lot better towards that. And then again, just keep the outfit really classy and simple. So for this, I have on this neon orange. You probably can see like illuminating because of the color, and my Tory Burch sandals. I always think heels are the way to go. And the only exception I would say is if it's going to be a beach wedding and you know you're going to be in the sand, that is probably the only thing I would maybe get towards a little bit flatter shoe or a sandal if it is appropriate for the wedding. But the one thing, again, highlighting the accessories, I'll come a little bit closer so you guys can see, are my earrings by Blaine Woods. These are the Mezzanite studded classic earrings. You cannot go wrong with these. I mean, they go with everything. You'll see them in all my different outfits. I've worn them out before. You can wear them with basically every single outfit in your wardrobe. They're never going to be not classy, but they just shimmer. I mean, they look so expensive. You cannot go wrong with every single outfit, especially at a wedding. But again, this is the front of the dress. This is the back. I think this is just such a cute attire, especially to wear to a nice summer wedding or anything that's a little bit hotter. If you're unsure of what to wear to your next wedding and it's like more cocktail or semi-formal, why not go vintage? They have thousands and thousands and thousands of amazing dresses. This is another vintage dress. I actually got from my mom. So this thing is probably a good like 20 to 30 years old. Maybe worn a couple times, but I actually, again, wore this as a guest to like a reception or before the wedding, but I think it's just so fun, so unique, very romantic, very whimsical, and that's the perfect thing to wear to a wedding. So again, it just goes so well with the accessories. Like these earrings are a number one. I mean, they go absolutely perfect with this outfit. Just classic studs, again, shimmer in the light, and the beaded bag. I just love this, and especially it matches my nails with the green. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the theme of the nails this week anyway. And I just paired them with these Chloe kind of sandals, especially the black, and the little grommets and rivets. I think it just goes so well. But this is the front of it. This is the back, and I just got tons and tons of compliments when I wore this. So if you're looking for a wedding, think like sweet, romantic, garden, this would be like my number one perfect option to go ahead and wear for that wedding. If you guys look on your invitation and see anything that mentions black tie required, black tie optional, you want to go ahead and make sure that you have a long dress of some sort. So when resorting to black tie, black is always going to be a safe color, and this dress right here actually is a perfect thing to wear. It is a vintage dress. I actually legitimately just wore it to a wedding about 2 weeks ago. I'll go ahead and put a picture up so you guys could see what it looked like at the actual wedding, but this was a great outfit to wear. It was outside. It was in Colombia, so it was kind of, you know, hot out. It needs to be airy. This dress is just super lightweight, but this is what I would go ahead and kind of pair with it. But this way you can see the front of it and the back of it as well. I just love the fabric. Again, it's super light. It's got this like vintage polka dot material. I actually don't even know the brand. The brand was cut out of the dress when I bought it, but it just is so cute and so elegant, and I think it looks just great on, and really is a great option for black tie, especially if you accessorize it correctly and put your hair up. Again, a great option for any wedding outfit that you're invited to. This next dress, I remember begging my mom to go ahead and buy this dress for me, but it is the Betsey Johnson Bambi dress. I'll come a little bit closer so you guys can see the print, but it kind of gives me like a stained glass feel to it, but it has the Bambi deer in it too. I'll turn around so you can see the back of it, but it's got these vintage kind of sleeves, if you would. It's a little hard to tell what the print is because there's so much going on, but I think this is so fun, especially if you have like a reception or cocktail. This is not a formal dress by any means. This is definitely a cocktail style dress, maybe something in the city, a little bit more boho. This is what I would go ahead and wear if it is that specific wedding theme. So again, I'll come a little bit closer so you guys can see just the prints and the earrings and just how it all kind of meshes together. But I think this is just such a fun combination, especially if you're not sure what to go ahead and wear to your next wedding event. When I say a dress is stunning, this is what I'm referring to. I know I say this a lot, out of all the dresses in my closet, I think this one probably is in my top 3 by far. It is this Cecile dress, which I think is made in Spain, but I picked this up in a shop in Delaware Beach, and I am obsessed with the colors. It kind of gives like Pucci maximalism vibe, and I love it. I just think this is an amazing dress, especially if you, again, have a summer wedding or anything that's a little more cocktail theme. This would be definitely on theme and appropriate to go ahead and wear. But details on this are so important. It actually has this like leather iridescent kind of almost like a ruffle, if you would, in the tie on the bottom, but it just goes so well with the theme. I love blues, I love greens. Even my nails kind of match today with the dress. This is definitely one of my favorite color combinations. And accessories, I just paired it with these Michael Kors shoes, which I really like the purple with this. It's such a good color combination. And again, Lane Woods earrings, you can see they just go with every single outfit, no matter what you're wearing. The busy prints, they just are a 10 out of 10 and would go with everything, no matter what. So if I was going to pack a pair of earrings, especially in travel, these would go ahead and be it. You can wear everything in your wardrobe. But this is the front of it and the back of it, so you guys can go ahead and see the details. But I just think this is such a fun outfit, and I would love to wear this every single day if I could. This last dress to me, again, is a great outfit if you're looking for something more formal. Again, if you have a wedding, a gala, whatever it is, a formal dress, you want to go and get something that's definitely to the floor with this. But I love the color. This is actually a Ralph Lauren dress. I love the navy. Navy's a really hard color to find. I don't know why, especially a navy done it right, but I think it's just so elegant. I love the sleeves, especially with kind of like those at the end over here. And I like to keep it just simple, classic, elegant. My shoes, I just put on these same Edelman mules, but you can kind of pair them with everything. Honestly, because it's floor length, you're probably not going to see them anyway, so just keep them comfy, keep them simple, and really it's for the height of the dress when looking for your heels. But again, come a little bit closer so you guys could see that I got the Lingwood earrings on, of course, and then just hair up, and then the beaded bag. I just think it's such a fun and cute outfit combination, and definitely something that you should consider wearing for your next formal event. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is Madison Taylor. Hopefully this is providing some inspiration for your next wedding or what to pack. And a big shout out to Lane Woods for sponsoring this video and providing these beautiful pair of earrings. Again, I'll leave everything down below so you can go ahead and feel free to shop the earrings and just leave a comment down below about your favorite looks in this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Take care now.